Okay, we were beaten soundly by an outstanding TCU football team on Saturday. They really had control pretty much the entire way. Let's see, first quarter, there was about 2 minutes and change left. We had them pinned on their 7-yard line, and we're down 7-0. And before the quarter ended, it was 20-0. And so, game got away from us early on, similar as it did last year, but a little bit different way that it unfolded. But give TCU all the credit in the world. They're a tremendous football team, very much deserving of their number 3 ranking or whatever it is this week. They're very highly ranked and very much so deserving of that ranking. Move on to Notre Dame. It's the first time that the University of Utah has played in South Bend. First time we've ever played the University of Notre Dame, and our guys should be a great experience for them going back there. It's maybe the most steeped in tradition program in the country. It's a football team right now. They're 4-5. They're coming off a couple losses, a couple tough losses. They lost their quarterback. They did have a bye week this past Saturday, so they had extra time to prepare for us. They're fighting for a bowl game. We're fighting to get this thing turned back around after a big setback on Saturday. So national TV, so good exposure for the program, and our guys, we need to bounce back and put this loss behind us right away and move on and resume the schedule. Questions?
How's the mood in the building with the coaches and everybody?
Well, everyone's disappointed. I mean, it's some somberness and it's a little bit deflating, like I said, but you've got to be able to put it, as soon as we step on the field this afternoon for practice, it's got to be behind us. We'll have the film watched and out of the way and corrections made, and then it's time to move forward, like I said, and not let a hangover from this game affect us in the next one. That would be the most disappointing thing, is if we let a loss like this affect 2 games rather than just the one game where it took place.
Coach, is that the best TCU team you've seen so far?
Hands down. Best football team we've played since I've been at Utah. And I said that about the TCU team last year, and I still believe that, but this year's version is better. So last year's TCU team was the best we'd played, and that includes Alabama in the Sugar Bowl, and this year's is better than last year's. I hope they get a shot to play for it all, because I think they deserve it.
You're 8-0, and you've won like 90% of your games the last 4 years, so, but for you to apologize to the fans, what do you think they do?
Well, unless you're undefeated, there's going to be a certain faction that are not sad. I mean, everyone wants to be undefeated. Our team wanted to be undefeated this year. I wanted to be undefeated. The fans want to be undefeated. And when you got that thing going and you start getting down to the wire, and there's a chance for something really special to happen, and then kind of get deflated and everything gets derailed, I think that's tough to swallow.
If you buy a ticket, what should you expect?
You got the right to do whatever you want to do when you buy a ticket. I mean, you pay your money, you come in, and I'm not one of those guys that say, you got to act this way or that way. I mean, it's how you act, how you choose to act.
Coach, is there a chance that coming off the difficult Saturday that this might be the perfect spot for you guys to go out of a conference, to go to a place that has a national tradition, even though they haven't won in a long time, haven't won big? But is this a good break for you guys, even though you want to get back to serious business?
It could be, if we're able to put this behind us and approach this game with the right mindset, and we're going to work hard. We'll get on the field again this afternoon, and it could be an opportunity to right the ship, I guess you could say.
I know it's a short turnaround, but what do you know about Notre Dame right now?
4-5, like I mentioned, coming off a couple losses. They've lost a couple in a row. Got their quarterback injured against Tulsa. The Reese kid came in and threw the ball a bunch of times, over 50 attempts, and did a fairly good job. The receiver, they've got a tremendous receiver. He's caught over 50 balls. Number 3, name escapes me right now. I mean, I know all the jersey numbers, but I'll know the names as the week goes on. But they're Notre Dame. I mean, they're good size up front, good size on defense. Physical linebackers. The Teo kid from Hawaii is very physical presence, a big physical presence in the middle at 245 pounds. Big in the secondary. On the safeties are 6 foot plus and 205 plus. So, just what do you expect out of Notre Dame?
Where are the most immediate corrections that need to be made going into Notre Dame that Saturday's game may have revealed?
I think across the board. I don't think there is any one area that was more deficient than another. I guess special teams, we held our own. Special teams was a wash. We didn't win the special teams battle, but we didn't lose it, and so that was an area that held up. But offensively and defensively, we got whipped on both sides of the ball. I guess if you said is there an area that has to be cleaned up, the turnovers. We can't turn the ball over 4 times, and that's the bottom line there.